everyone, this is Gus, and welcome to this is gonna be um, the first chapter, you can say. Well, it's gonna be the first program for it's kind of live because I'm doing this in one sit. It's gonna be a kind of program for the concept art. We are going to start doing concept art. So let me open we're gonna go to the concept art and start doing the concept art. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now, we are gonna do concept art. What is that? Well, do you have an idea or whatever is the character of your game or even your project or even your let's say you are a writer for children books or for young adults books, or you're a comic illustrator, comic book character illustrator or character designer, and you want to do some concept art. So what is the concept art anyway? Well, concept art. Let me see. What? Concept art. This part is the most important. Concept. What is the concept? Concept is interpretation. The way you see it. The way you make a character take a form or has a shape. Pretty much that. Okay? That is considered art. Yeah, of course, is art. Yeah, it's art. So, pretty much concept art uses many of the ideas of art. Let me many ideas of art, but also has other ideas. Pretty much for the concept. So, what is the interpretation? It's the way you see the things. Interpretation. Is the way see it according to your background. So we are watching this according to our background. So whatever is the background, what is your background? Things you already have in your ticket, aka mind, thoughts, news. This is very complex. Is the thing that according to the Neoplatonists, to the Greek philosophy, is the way that you see the world. That's the news or the news. Well, anyway, that is exactly what you need to do. You have the many things that they come from you, which is education. You have education. You have also self-education. The base you were, the way you were bring up, your upbringing. Yeah, upbringing is better. Your upbringing, and also the your beliefs, and pretty much is about education. Education and the way you can assimilate new things. So your educational background matters a lot, but not only that, it's your life background. the way you see the world. If you will see the world darker, or you see the world like a huge conspiracy, all your characters are gonna be dark. But if you see the world as the world as a bright light bulb or something that it has light, it has hope, and that kind of stuff, very abstract way, very abstract stuff. So the way you see the world is very abstract. So these are abstract. It's totally abstract. Abstract means no shape, no form, no is not tangible. It's not tangible. So you cannot touch it, you cannot taste it, you cannot smell it. But abstract is pretty much ideals. That was abstract. So this is what you have in your mind. And when the people come to you with a concept, usually is abstract. Not much descriptive. And they hope that you make a shape out of that. Yeah, you have to make a shape out of those instructions or the description or the abstract stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much concept art. And we are gonna do let me first I'm gonna Google this because I'm just doing this at the same time, right? And if you have like a studio, I mean, with a Wacom or a display tablet, and also you have like a browser, you can just open both. Go to Pinterest. Is what I use for references, and look for. I don't know. Okay, let me see my homepage. Yeah, what I'm gonna look for is pretty much I'm gonna look for references. Let me see. Okay, this thing is called Cthulhu. So, what is Cthulhu? But I'm not gonna do a Cthulhu. That is everyone has that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna do a Cthulhian. A Cthulhian or Cthulhian. What is a Cthulhian? Is an inhabitant of the Cthulhu species. Okay? So I have some ideas about these guys, and they're pretty much mollusks. It's a mollusk. Yeah. Like an octopus. Yeah. But I'm not gonna do octopus. Octopus with wings. This is the regular associated with Cthulhu. It's the regular associated with Cthulhu. Mollusks, octopus, wings, huge, three or more eyes, etc. But I'm not gonna do that way. Sorry guys. I'm gonna do something that looks pretty much like the interesting animal that I like. What is the interesting animal that I like? Is the Nautilus. So I'm gonna make my Cthulhian like a Nautilus. A Nautilus. Oh, Nautilus. I don't know how you like to call it that way. Yeah. So this is a Nautilus. I have the Nautilus right now. You are not watching this, but I have the Nautilus right now. and I like to see how they look like. Okay, this is way better. So what I like to do is many tentacles, many tentacles. So let's start with something. Okay, let's do a face. Yeah, we can make this like the face huggers. Remember those guys in Cheer, Giger. So this can be like a hand. So this is the best way to do something. I want to do tentacles. That looks like fingers. So I have to make it like a hand or something like this. See? So it doesn't matter if I do this kind of stuff, this kind of like a insects kind of like a crab or fingers, because probably later on I will start, you know, checking it out. So yeah, that's gonna be this, but I like to see more of these things. Yeah, see, they have this kind of stuff in the fingers. So yeah, this is the idea that I have about one Cthulhian. Could be a more larger species. So let's do this. Let's make this a little smaller because I probably need some space. So yeah, this is probably an idea for this Cthulhian. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this. We are gonna try to make the Cthulhian a little more closer to the idea I have in mind. For that, I might need my GPN. So I think it's too big for this, so I'll just make it smaller. In this stage, don't worry about trying to be more precise, because probably not gonna. try to have an idea of what you want there. So pretty much the face. This is what you want with this guy. You want this guy to the face. Yeah, I remember the Cthulhian before, but I didn't like much of the idea. It was so normal, like somebody would do. And I just wanted to do something, you know, a little more interesting. So we are trying to keep this guy without a face. And remember, probably this guy, this face, will be something that I will revisit in some more years, or then next week or something. I like the Nautilus because they have like a lot of tentacles. It's not like a regular kind of octopus, which is a mollusk. This guy, anyway, is a mollusk, but he has like a tons of tentacles. Of course, you have to have your own style or something, to start doing this. But anyway, so what I'm trying to do is give this kind of thing, like a, well, the tentacles doesn't have to be symmetric, because remember, this thing is not terrestrial, it's extraterrestrial. Probably they have another things, another kind of anatomy, or whatever. And well, we all have, this kind of stuff. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty much the face. Let me show you what we did. Just remember that whatever you're designing is not from this planet. So the more alien unnatural you can make it, is the better. Yeah, we have. Yeah, just remember we are doing this. This is something that didn't exist before. Okay, we're taking an idea, we're making a concept of this kind of thing, and then we can continue, making the rest of the body. Now we have an idea about the head. So what we're gonna do with the head is I'm gonna make it here. Okay. So yeah, this is gonna be the head, but right now I'm gonna make the body. I have to make the body, and I still don't like the head. There's something in the head that I don't like much. Uh, so let me see this one. Yeah, because whatever we have here, it feels way better the way we want it to be, right? Okay, this part here, yeah, to be a little more symmetrical, I guess. Okay, so this is the first part of the Cthulhian. So let me put this guy here aside. And let's continue with this guy here. So, put this guy 100%. Rest of the body. How we are going to design the anatomy of this guy. So how we are going to design the anatomy of this guy? Let me check again. References. To the right. So these guys are like mollusks. So they have to have like a, yeah, I have to have something. Actually, let me see if I find something. What is something like that? Yeah, probably. This is probably has some more on one. So let me the kind of like staff or something. Use a weapon. So I want you to do something very radical. So instead of he having like legs or something, is the extra part of his body. And something like that. So this could be an idea of a Cthulhian. Yeah. Let me make it smaller so you guys can see it. This could be an idea of a Cthulhian. Uh, again. we're gonna do this. I'm going to lock it. Yeah, I'm gonna lock this layer because I no. Wait. What kind of look? Oh, that's not good. So yeah, I'm gonna make this smaller because I'm gonna put it in the Cthulhian here. I'm gonna put it in the Cthulhian guy right now. This is my reference. Then and still I'm gonna put it in there. So I'm creating this kind of monster or spiritual being based on my ideas. Yeah, this guy. And this guy and the other part is locked. Yeah, it's locked. So let's go back to these things. And no, we're getting that. And I'm gonna do the G painting. It's gonna be like a bio suit or something like the Alien movies because frankly these guys don't need clothes. What I think. This is like a Nautilus, but it's actually I guess I need something. Okay. I'm taking some of the references from H.R. Giger about the it's kind of like a skeleton. And sometimes I really have to like nail. You can say that word. Nail the first part. Okay, just remember this. We are doing this in real time. So I'm designing and I'm actually inking every single part of this creature in actual this time. Yeah, Mhm. So this is the good thing about digital. You can just that's the beauty of working with digital. You can make, you know, this is gonna be like an inking kind of stuff, but probably we're just doing, oh, it's a Cthulhian actually. Yeah, it has eyes. It has eyes and extremities like the angels in the Old Testament, in the Tanakh, in the prophets. Um, I like that. Alright. Yeah, beauty it is. You can do this. Okay, let us show you a little more about this kind of monster. So yeah, we have the monster in here. Here's the stuff. You can just make here. You can just make space for the stuff. Etc. Okay, so we have this guy here. Let me make it smaller, probably. Yeah, let me make it a little smaller. So this, what I'm doing right now is taking all the parts of this monster and making like individual. Okay? Because for example, all this part, is the head. So the head is separated from the rest of the body. Okay. So now we can see the head. Also, we have to separate the fingers and the stuff. Mustache. So we separate. And this part of the arm should be separated from the upper body, and this part, this should be separated from this, and this being. So the monster shouldn't be confused right now. It should be looks like this. So you can identify the planes where everything is taking place. Let me do this a little better because I don't like this. Right. Mhm. This one looks so fake. No, we're gonna do this. No. So this is my idea of the Cthulhian. This is the face, this is the rest of the body. I'm still designing this, but this is could be the first idea. I'm gonna start, looking at this idea and try to make this guy into more mature object. Well, we can say that. This is a Cthulhian. Oh, so this is Cthulhian. Cthulhian. Oh, okay. So we start this, the concept. We start, making all the things like what's this guy? Oh yeah, we start making this thing like it has a body, it has a concept, it's a mollusk, it's also not Nautilus family or something like that, and then we make this. And this is the way you create art. I mean, it's a concept art. And doesn't matter if you don't like the first time. I mean, you can just come back and revisit and add in some things, probably adding some more proboscis, fingers, or whatever, or making the guy with some sort of like a clothes or something like that. So this is gonna be the first part. The second part, we are gonna make some colors about this because we need to color this thing. Okay? Well, see you next. Bye.